What's up, guys? Mike here on the farm. We made it through Tropical Storm Ian. When it got to our place, it was downgraded already, but it still had some pretty strong winds. We were up in the 60-ish mile-an-hour gusts, and we fared pretty well. We got a busted barn door and some little things, a leak in the roof in the house, and so not so bad. But anyway, we're gonna run through the garden real quick. Our growing season is winding down, so things are happening. Here we go. Still producing some jalapenos, lots on there. That's papaya, this is papaya, some green onion, and some ginger is going well. Our rosemary plant is going to be a Christmas tree soon, I think, which will be fantastic. That's pretty neat. I like rosemary a lot. We cook with it quite often. Tomatoes are still producing. These tomatoes got nailed by the hornworms, and then they came back. They were stripped down pretty well, but they came back and they're still producing fruit. Even this one got little tomatoes on there. Pretty cool. And look at the jalapenos. I cannot believe this jalapeno plant we bought it in the summertime here in South Carolina, and it was wilted and so sad, and oh my gosh, I think it was actually half price because it was sitting out in the sun. So it has just been a stellar producer. Just amazing. All right. Oh, so Farm Wife has cleared this whole bed just about. We still got okra going on. This okra plant is just about as tall as I am, about 6.5 feet tall, and still producing onesie twosies. This one's about 5 feet tall. Pretty cool. And then another papaya, more okra. But all of this backside is cleared. She's got a rose bush, a couple of rose bushes going on. Looks like they've weathered the storm too. Some lemongrass. This is the old store-bought pieces of dried out lemongrass stuck in the ground, and here you go. The eggplant hasn't produced in a while. It's kind of fading a little bit. And then the squash plants are just absolutely taking over the lawn. Every time I mow, I have to mow farther out because they keep moving out farther and farther. Really cool. They're probably 10 or 15 feet out from where they were originally planted, and they love it. There's the ladies. So these butternut squash have been producing pretty good. We've gotten quite a few off of there. And these have grown out 20 feet plus from where they were originally planted, and they're still going. They're still just crawling and producing onesie twosies now. This is getting colder, but this is something that I wanted to show you guys, and I don't want to get fire ant bit, but oh no. There's a watermelon. See this big old mound? I thought that was covering up our watermelon. But there's a watermelon right there. And then there's a watermelon right here. That one is pretty good size. We'll probably have to take that one pretty soon. And then there's another watermelon right there. Nice little guy. But look at this. This old butternut squash is just hanging out in there. Big old fat one. It's gonna be yum. And then you can see the okra. Oh my gosh. The okra just grows like crazy here. I look about the spinach, and then moringa. Those moringa trees are going pretty good. Some papaya over there. But look at these okra trees. Okra trees. Okra plants. They're all pushing 6 feet tall. Can't complain about that. That's for sure. Then there's some beans and bitter gourd. Bitter gourd is still producing. There's fruits hanging right over there. And then loofah. The loofah kind of got beat up a little bit in the storm, but it's holding on. Got some little gourds hanging. I don't know how far they'll go, but that's a nice one right there. That is a yummo. Those are so sweet. Who would have thought? And I'm amazed every time, but bitter gourd is a very sweet tasting gourd. It's good stuff. Pretty neat. Great in soups and everything. Hi ladies. How you doing? These chickens weathered that storm pretty well. They were just like, you know what? We're cool. We're a little bit soaking wet, but they, rather than go in that building right there, they all huddled inside that little old chicken coop. And Duke sat at the door with his face looking out the door in case anybody was going to come and get him when they're sleeping. So he's a good lad. He takes care of the ladies, that's for sure. All right, guys, that's just a quick update. We're fine. We made it through. No major issues. And prayers to all the people in Florida and all the places that were hit real hard. Charleston as well. All right, guys, be good to yourself, be good to your neighbors and everybody else. We love you, and we'll see you next time.